Hello and good morning. Welcome back to a brand new vlog.
Good morning.
So, on today's vlog, we are going to look at our wedding venue. Oh! So we're heading up to London.
That's where we're getting married.
Yes. So we're going to have a look at... Are we telling them?
You can tell them. We'll tell you that we're looking at getting married in Marylebone Town Hall.
Yeah. So we're going up there. We've got an appointment. Appointment?
Well, it's an open day to people that want to come and have a look because obviously January's their off season, so they've opened it up for us people.
Tourists.
Yeah, going around and looking because they'll have different rooms for different capacity of people and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
I think the one...
I know which one I would like to get married in.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I already know.
Okay, so we're going to look at that, and then we're going over to... I don't know what the location.
We're not telling you the location, but we're going over to a prospective private dining.
We are.
Semi-private dining for after the wedding.
Yeah.
But we're not sure.
Yeah.
If we like it, great. If not, it's back to square one.
Yeah. If we don't like it, yeah, it's back to square one. But so far they've been really nice.
Oh, they've been lovely.
Like they seem really helpful.
Yeah, no, they do. They seem very nice, and it's funny because I watched like TikToks and like obviously on BrightTalk.
Yeah.
And how like people have like contacted hundreds of places, and I don't know if it's an ADHD thing.
Yeah.
There where we've gone, we like it there, we're going there, or it's decision fatigue or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But the places that we have set our mind on, I think will be the places that we have it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other kind of wiggle room for that really.
No, and the place that we're going to see today, we've spoken to them over email, and they were different to everyone else.
Yeah, they were more personable.
Yeah, they were really nice. They were really personal. Like the first thing they said was, "Oh, massive congratulations!" Like, oh my god. But,
instead of like, we have the perfect place for you.
Yeah.
They were a little bit more not as pushy.
Yeah. And they were just very much like, no, come have a look, come like.
Yeah.
But even to the point where they pre-warned us and said, come and have a look. We're available this time. We have got a big party in. They were like, so we might obviously be serving food, but if we are, like, feel free to just grab a drink and we'll be with you. But like, they were just really nice. They seemed lovely.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're going to go there as well.
And then that's it. We're coming home.
And then we're going to come home because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And we've got loads of Lego cars to build.
You've got Lego cars to build.
I've got McLaren. What's the other one I've got to build?
Oh, we do this every time. I don't know.
V-Carb?
Yeah, V-Carb.
V-Carb and McLaren to build.
Yep.
And then at some point in like the next couple of days, I'm hoping either today or Monday, I've got my DeLorean turning up. So Speed Champions released the DeLorean. I want the big one, but it's so much money and we haven't got the space. So we've got the Speed Champions one, which arrives in the next couple of days. Which was really funny because I just got an email from Lego to be like, your time machine's on its way. And I'm like, time machine? What time machine? DeLorean.
I like my outfit today.
You do look very cool.
It's all new. It's all next. They're smashing it at the moment. I was going to buy... Very shaky.
Yeah, it's my hand.
It's my hand. I was going to buy something from another brand for £70 for one item, and the whole outfit actually cost me just shy of that. So I was just like, I'll do this instead. New jeans, elasticated waist, very bright cardigan, and then
Whoa.
flashing my boob. All right, we're gonna go. I hate this bit.
I've got a collaboration I'm waiting for at the moment. There you go. I'm waiting for a collaboration at the moment. So there's a company called Dark, D-A-R-C, that are doing a collaboration with Harley Davidson. I'm sure the pieces are going to be very expensive, but I've already said to Charlie, I'm really hoping to get just one piece, just one item, whether it's a t-shirt or a motorbike jacket. But I've seen snippets of some of it. They're also doing a giveaway at the moment where you can win a Harley Davidson.
You've got one of them?
Yep, so I have entered it though.
Have you?
Yeah, just on the off chance, you know. 2 Harleys are better than 1.
You haven't got room for 2.
We'll find room. So we're going to love you and leave you. We'll see you in London. And yeah, let's go look at some wedding venues. Bye.
Hello, we're here. We're late.
Oh, we're here. We're going this way.
We're going that way. We're late. The tube was confusing, but we got there. We're not far now, so.
We're literally, we've got to go up this road in a little turn and we're there.
There we go. See, I just hate being late. It is an open day, so you don't have a specific time, but the autistic side of me goes, it says 11 o'clock, you're meant to be there for 11 o'clock. So.
Yeah, I get that.
We're on our way.
I'm 90% sure it might even be that building there.
Okay, well then, we'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, we'll show you when we're inside.
Yeah. No, we've got cocoa for that. Yeah.
Oh, that's the room we want.
I've got one of these.
It's not just cake.
It's not just cake.
That means
Cake.
that
Do you want cake because I'm trying to balance it?
Hi guys. So we've just seen a steakhouse, which seemed really nice.
They gave me Prosecco because I got really overwhelmed.
Yeah, but there's that was in the Paddington room, and now we're currently stood in the Westminster room, which is
Very big.
very big. And then we're just going to go from there to the Marylebone room, which has cake in. So I shall see you in there.
Oh my god.
No, I like that.
Is it great? It's velvet. It's velvet. We've got more than 12 guests. Don't we? Have more than 12
Yeah, we
guests.
do.
Yes! I know. Because I do this. Because you can have a really good photo with the photographer here and us coming downstairs. Have you got any more blips? We just come out. It was
Gonna
very...
make a very funny and inappropriate joke then.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that. We've just left Marylebone.
We have.
Did you like
was
it?
incredible.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Someone just ran over a plastic bag.
Yep.
We found the room we liked, and in the room we liked, I got to spin a wheel. I spun the magic wheel, and we won a free portrait.
We did.
And this woman sat and drew us.
Yep.
That was so cool. I love it.
Yeah, he does love
You
it.
weren't that fussed about it.
I was not that fussed about it.
I
no.
was. I thought it was amazing. And I'll be honest, I'm sorry if they're watching. I didn't even sign up to the thing on their website.
Oh. Okay.
Wouldn't let me.
Oh, that's a shame. It's
Um,
fine. I'd like to know where the tree house is.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
By the way, we both looked around there.
Right.
to say,
See
"Ooh."
here, she did say it was about 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
But so I might Google that and just see what it's like.
Yeah. I think that was one we looked at.
No, we never looked at the tree house.
I think we did.
I thought it was too out of budget. I thought it was too out of
I think
budget.
it was one we looked at that had the balcony.
No, that was the July hotel. But yeah, so we like the tree house. They have space so we can do our first look.
They did.
So that was really good. And then it's just sorry.
The tree house is Woolworths.
Yeah, still my words.
Huh?
Lost all my words.
It's quite far away.
Yeah, I was thinking what tubes are around it.
Oh.
What was I going to say? Yeah, we have to think about transport and how we're going to get everyone to here from Treehouse.
We get off at the Elephant and Castle.
I'll be back. We went back to the donut shop.
Hi.
Unintentionally, but we went back to the donut shop.
Yeah.
So we had to get off the train because there's no Piccadilly line all weekend. So when we had 2 hours, we only now have about 40 minutes. But that's fine.
Right.
It's not a problem. It was just to see if we could find the
tree house.
No, the restaurant.
The one we're going to now.
No, the American one that we saw at the house.
With you.
Yeah, that's why we were going here, to see if we could see it. The tree house is Elephant Castle, and the other one we're going to have to get a car to.
Yeah.
But it's very busy, so I'll switch in a bit. Hello.
Hello.
We are back.
We are.
We went to look at the American place. There was a place in Marylebone, which obviously you will see that there were all rooms that you can get married in, but they had things in them.
Yes, they had vendors.
Yeah. It was like a very small wedding fair.
Which was cool.
Which was cool, as people coming. So there was one in there which was American Grill, and so we wanted to see where it was.
I can't remember what it was called. Smith and Wilscott.
Something like that. So we wanted to see what it looked like. Looked very nice.
Did.
Menu was quite nice.
Menu was really nice.
In our minimum spend budget. So we just come to the other one now, which is a little bit far out.
It is quite far out.
It is quite far out.
Like it was a good 20 minutes.
In the car, which is a bit much. Really, and to be fair, I don't really know if there's any like hotels around here.
It's quite a dead place.
I think it's quite livable. It's surrounded by houses and there isn't really much footfall, which is nice. All those things are good.
Yeah.
But with our guests, we want them to be able to be close to where we were.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a lot of like Ubering and things like that.
Yeah, this is quite far away.
But this is quite far away with no real hotels around it. I think the closest ones are Islington and we're in Farringdon, so it's about 10 minutes between. But we'll go and see.
Yeah, we're still going to have a look around.
Have a look and see what
Maybe grab a drink.
Why? Grab a drink.
I don't know if you wanted to.
I'm okay.
Okay, but we're going to have a super quick look around and run home.
No, we'll get some food at the train station like we always do and have our picnic on the train.
Yeah, 100%.
And
Maybe
then-
a Costa.
Don't have Costa there. They have a Pret or they have a Starbucks, I think.
Oh.
I
There's a little
know.
Costa stand upstairs, isn't there?
Yeah.
Which I've got coffees from before.
Yeah, she was so slow.
Yeah, she was. We missed our train.
But we're going to go in and have a look. We're not going to show you anything inside it, just in case we do like it.
Yeah.
But we'll see when we come out.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Shock horror, he's eating. We're on the train. We booked our venue.
We booked our meal.
We booked our private dining.
Private dining.
Yep. They were really nice.
They were lovely.
Really liked them. We basically can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
No deposit or minimum spend for our budget. That's amazing.
It was really, really good.
So yeah, we're not going to show you. Obviously, actually, didn't really take much. It's quite a small venue, but they have Airbnbs, so that's really good.
It was nice. It was cozy.
But it was cozy. It was nice. It was just the room which we'll be having. It's really bright and airy, and a lot of room for like the photographer to take some photos. just not the whole time, but just some of the time. That would be really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, really,
It was
really
lovely.
good. Yeah, really good. It's actually closer to King's Cross than anything, which was really good. So now we're on the train going home. We're very tired. We've bought multitudes of food. When I say we, he's very hungry bear. So we're gonna go home.
Well, I had a tooth out.
We're gonna go home
I'm
and
gonna
we'll.
tell them that once.
Not now. There's lots of people, so we'll do it tomorrow. But we will catch up with you properly tomorrow, because now we're gonna go home and crash. So yeah, this is my bye. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Oh, tired.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
I'm tired today.
It was a very, very busy day.
It was a busy day. I don't feel as mentally spent as I did last week.
No.
Like my brain doesn't feel like
No.
But my body's tired today. I can feel it.
Yeah, I'm glad we've not got loads to do.
No, our house is a mess.
Oh yeah. We've not long woken up,
No.
but the house is.
That's
trashed.
why you're in here.
Yeah.
This bit is the only bit that you can see, because everything around us is just chaos.
Yeah, there is just chaos everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
But we had a really good day yesterday. We looked at the venue.
We looked at where we're getting married.
Yeah.
And
And
that's still is the place we want to get married.
Yeah,
I was
we're
thinking
both
about
really
it
happy with
though.
that.
The room where we're going in, they have a side door. So me and Mum would walk through the side door. There wouldn't be an aisle. We wouldn't have an aisle to walk down. I would just have a bit.
Yeah, because the doors here, you'd come in and round.
Yeah, we're coming around. So yeah, coming around.
Yeah.
Or if they could put the chairs, because it's only 25, and I could go up and round and down.
Or I walk in.
Walk in with Mum and round, and then go down. And do it that way.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So, yes, we can ask them that when we'll go back.
Yeah.
We will go back.
It was lovely. It was really
lovely.
nice.
It was really nice. It was nice to see all the rooms. I still picked the best room.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Well, the middle room was awesome.
Yeah.
The massive room.
Oh yeah, the one that has like 100 people in that.
That's
Crazy.
ridiculously big.
But then the room that we want to get married in is actually
The
the
nicest.
best.
Yeah.
Which I thought as well. And we spoke to a photographer. She's like, "That one's got the best lighting." I was like, "I know."
Yeah. The photographer, she was really nice.
She was really nice too. They had people there, vendors that obviously
I like their
recommendations. So even if I think I put my email in right, but if I don't, she will be in their recommendations.
Yeah.
So I can always look her up.
Yeah. I can't remember who I. Oh, I gave my email address to the
American Grill.
American
Grill. So yeah, it was really nice, and then we decided to go and look at where the American Grill was to see how far it was from where we were. And that probably took the longest of everything because the tube was shut.
Yeah, the tube.
The tube was shut. Cumberland tube station was shut. Piccadilly line was shut.
Yeah.
It was not ideal.
It was not. But it was alright. We Ubered.
We Ubered.
We were bougie.
Yeah, but we Ubered. It was just easier, and it was also easier to see how to get to places and what was around. I know it's a little bit more expensive.
But it was good.
But because we Ubered to the place where we're having our dinner. And it was nice to, and then we got to see what other kind of, they had like a travel lodge, they had a nicer hotel, they had a hub, they had lots, so we are going to go back and do a little bit of like a recce of the area.
Yeah.
But we got to see what other hotels and things so we can suggest them to the guests.
It was nice though.
Yes, it was very nice.
It was very nice. Like where the restaurant is that we want to have our meal.
But we were like, oh no, it's too quiet, it's too residential, we're not going to like it. And we kind of already made our mind up. And then we spoke to Holly, who was very lovely.
She was lovely.
She was very lovely. And they can just accommodate everything we want.
Yeah.
and extras. If we want flowers, her mum does the flowers, and obviously we'll pay extra for like the table. The room we're in is really big and airy, so it's not.
The room
doesn't
was really
feel confined
nice.
because I didn't want a room, but when we saw this room, it was so light and it was just so grand that it actually was quite nice.
Yeah, and she said where there's only 25 of us,
We'll just have a long table.
Yeah, she said they'll do a long table through the middle instead of like loads of separate
which is
tables.
what we wanted anyway.
Downstairs was cool.
Yeah, they had a downstairs
dark,
bit, but it
though.
was very dark.
There was no windows. It was a basement.
Yeah, it was a basement kind of area. Lovely, but
it was lovely.
They have a set menu, but they are very happy for us to change the set menu.
Yeah, so she
nice.
said there's a set menu, but we can have a call with the head chef and design the menu.
Yeah.
She was like, if you want to change stuff, you can. She was like, some guests have had tomahawk steaks ordered in.
Yeah.
So she was like, the head chef's happy to do
other stuff.
Yeah, whatever, really.
Which is really nice. No minimum spend, no deposit.
Yeah.
Which was great. Just needed to, obviously, we are looking so far ahead. People haven't got their calendars ready. Like we couldn't book our wedding date yesterday because the calendar's not ready and it won't be ready till like September, October. My makeup artist is September, October. Like, it's just crazy. So that gives us enough time to kind of do everything else we need to do.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah. We've still got about 2 years.
Yeah. But I mean, like, we can go up to London and we could go to our venue for dinner and have dinner.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That sort of thing. So that would be nice.
That'd be real cool.
And it was only 15 minutes from King's Cross. Because we have a habit of going to London and going that way, where if you turn and go that way, you've got the Shard, you've got the Sky Garden, you've got where our venue is and all that sort of thing. And we never really go this way.
No.
We always go this way. So yeah, it was quite nice to see that side of it. The venue also has Airbnbs. I think she said 4 rooms.
Yep, it's got 4
rooms.
Airbnbs, 2 upstairs and 2 just off the side.
It's just dark.
Turn the main light on.
No, it's okay. So yeah, we that was good for some of the guests, and like I said, we've seen a few as we were going back to King's Cross.
As we were going back, there was a few
and things
in between, which again aren't massively far away.
No. So that was good. We asked about the car. We can have the car for pickup, but we need to ask the manager if we can pay to have it for the other part. We're not sure where we are going to stay yet, so as soon as we know that, because we were looking, there was a hotel there which I've always seen, I've always liked, called the Treehouse, and it's a really nice vibe. It's about 16 minutes away from Marylebone, so I'd probably say it's about so we're not sure where we're going to stay yet.
No, but like you said, we're gonna do a couple of trips up to London.
Yeah.
Have a look around.
Yeah.
We could potentially stay in a couple of the places.
Yeah, we could do.
And see what they're like, or if not, go for dinner.
Yeah.
Just so we can get the sort of vibe.
Vibe of it all, yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of that coming up, which is great.
And sorry to interrupt. One of the bonuses about the place we were looking at having our dinner at was they had alcohol-free beers on tap.
They did. They had a lot.
They did.
Which was really nice.
But yeah, alcohol-free beer on tap.
Yeah.
Oh
it's a
God.
small little venue, but it's just really quaint and we don't want loads.
And it was a really young staff.
Yeah, they were all young.
Well, we say that we don't actually know how old they are.
No, but they're younger than you.
Yeah, definitely younger than me.
I would, 3-4 years younger than you.
Yeah.
All very nice. But yeah, it was just like a young vibe. But then like
it was nice.
Red Hot Chili Peppers playing in the background. So yeah, it was good. It was very much what we would like.
It was.
The fact that we can tailor the food is really good. We'll make it a little bit more basic, I think.
Yeah, because we were saying chuck a burger on there.
Yeah, and things like that. So yes, that's what we will do. And then I want to ask if we can have like separate, if we could order just like some chips for the kids and all that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine they'd say no to anything like that.
Obviously we've got children will be there.
I still can't believe Has will be like.
Haz will be 16, just finished his GCSEs. That's why we're doing it. When we're doing it is when everyone's on half term.
Yeah.
So that's a Chloe yesterday. So you don't get fined, you don't get in trouble, all the kids can come.
Yeah.
You don't have to be sick.
Yeah. Which is good because my sister-in-law's a teacher.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she'll be able to.
And her sister is a TA.
Yeah.
So that's good. So,
yeah, so that's them two in the clear.
And the kids. We wanted obviously the kids there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, good, yeah.
Yeah. So that was really good. We made lots of progress. Essentially booked our dinner now, which is great. And it was only 15 minutes from Sky Garden. So if anyone's been to the Sky Garden, we went there prior to us filming.
Oh my god.
And it was really, really good.
We had an experience. We had an experience booked.
Yeah.
So we've said, oh, bear in mind, I've never been. I had no idea what to expect.
No.
All Charlie had sort of told me was like it's an indoor garden.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? I don't know what that means.
I know. Yeah.
So we went up to London, went to Sky Garden. It was amazing. But we had like
a
champagne and tapas.
Yeah, and like butler service for like 2 hours or something. My mum paid for us for my birthday, and it was just something else. People kept coming, topping up our drinks. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, it was incredible. Yeah, like little bits of tapas.
And it was like they were really just quick. Like, you've only got 10 minutes left at the table. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, so that's fine. We'll take all 10 of them minutes.
Yep, every single moment. And then
it was really cool.
But it's free to go, and it turns into a bit of a nightclub at night, doesn't it? So if we wanted to do something else, we can just get tickets for the day, and because you have to have tickets to go in, but they're free. And at least then, because I thought about like if people wanted to go on afterwards, where would we go? So Sky Garden.
Yeah.
Would be fun.
Yeah.
If need be. So it was all very good. It was all very chaotic as normal. Charlie ate his donut.
Oh yeah, my donut was incredible.
Loved his donut. Mine wasn't great.
Mine had like a half macaroon on top.
Yeah.
With fresh strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries, and then it had like a cream, and then it was filled with a white chocolate berry compote that had like a white chocolate glaze on the donut. Oh, it was so good.
Mine was a Black Forest, which in theory would have been really nice, but there wasn't a lot of that sharp tart kind of cherryness. It was all kind of mixed into one.
Yeah, I think with
it's hard.
With Black Forest Ghetto, not Ghetto, but Black Forest donut, you need that tart to separate the sweetness.
So I didn't really have that, but it was still very nice, very fresh, very nice. We had a habit of going there now, by the sounds of it. Went to Pop Mart. It's my niece's birthday on 3rd of March, and so I messaged her mum and was like, I'm in Pop Mart, does she want a boo? And her mum was at work, and she just like voice noted me, was like, I'm at work, but can you get some of the figurines instead? I was like, oh my god, there are so many. So I just went that one and that one. I was like, that will do. But
it's such a cool shop.
Yeah,
it's such a cool shop.
It is perfect for someone that's autistic or ADHD. Because it's just dopamine of colours and figurines and things you can collect. So I was like, well, I'll just do both of those. So she's done. So that's perfect.
Yeah, that's that.
That was easy.
We know what I want for my birthday now.
Yeah, we got one of your new obsessions. That's fun. So it was really good though. It was a really good.
It was a really good
day. But now we're just tired.
We can try and stay in bed for as long as possible.
Oh no, I've got to get up.
Oh, I was going to say come out for like half hour.
No, get up. We go half hour later.
No, there's so much to do. I'm trying to avoid it.
No, we have to. I can't. My head's going. There's so much to do.
Yeah,
I'm also away tomorrow. I go away tomorrow for work.
So I've only got to wash up today, and then I haven't got to wash up for 3 days.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, don't move. So we're gonna do that because I can't sit here knowing there's all that stuff to do. And Mum wants to come down and
look at all the stuff talk about yesterday.
Yeah. So thank you so much for coming with us. I promise the wedding content isn't forever. We just have one more place to go next week, and then we can resume to other things as well. We have an engagement party to plan.
We do.
So
we booked the venue.
We booked the venue for that. We need to send out invites today.
Yeah. I need to let the DJ know.
Yeah, so there's lots to do today. So we're going to love you and leave you.
Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. That's the wrong one. No, that is the right one. Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Like, comment and subscribe.
I love him. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.